Yo, what's up guys, BeatsbyHcien here in case this is your first time, and I just want to say, is this the best Deelay VST plugin that you are ever going to need? By the end of this video, you are going to be the judge, as I'm going to be showing you a free Deelay. Yes, you heard me right, a free Deelay that I think, honestly, my own opinion, is the best or should be among the ranks of the best when it comes to Deelay VST plugins. And you want to stick right to the end so you can know where to go get it for free. Without wasting much time, let's get straight into the video. And yeah, for the purpose of this video, we're going to be making use of this song and vocals.
My girl, why you quiet? I'ma tell you things I know. I make I be a striker, cause I got my eyes on you.
Yeah, I'm going to show you some features that made me feel like I like this. This is like an all-in-one Deelay in my own opinion, because this DF amount and the DF size, this is basically like a reverb. This is the way you can give just the Deelay a reverb kind of, feel. So I'm going to increase the width just for the purpose of this video so that you can hear the effect of what this particular knob is doing right here, and you see more features of this Deelay. So let me show you.
My girl, why you quiet? I'ma tell you.
So you see, it's giving a little kind of a diffusing effect. So when you increase this up to this part, you get more of that diffusion kind of effect.
My girl, why you quiet? I'ma tell you.
So you can be creative with this, don't do it too much, and do it especially in places where you want the reverb or the Deelay to have that kind of feel.
My girl, why you quiet? I'ma tell you things I know.
So that is one key feature why I actually like this Deelay plugin very well. Like I said, I'm increasing the wet knob so that you can hear the Deelay, because that's the essence of this video. And most times when you want to use your Deelay, you want to put them in a return or a send bus, and sometimes you can sidechain it to that lead vocal so that whenever the vocal is singing, the Deelay is not really affecting that vocals. In other words, making that vocal clean without interference. Now, this is where this feature again from this Deelay makes sense, which is the duck feature. And what this does is, duck the Deelay whenever the vocal comes up and goes away when the vocal isn't there. So I'm going to play it so that you can hear what it sounds like. And I'm going to increase this just so you can hear the effect. But remember, like I said, when you're using most of this, you want to tune to taste.
My girl, why you quiet? I'ma tell you things I know. I make I be a striker, cause I got my eyes on you.
Now, as you can hear, what this particular duck effect is doing is ducking the vocals whenever the vocal is, coming up, and this is going to help you to give a clean mix. So you want to do it today, so this way the vocals, the Deelay is not really affecting your vocals, and the vocal is just clean while the Deelay is ducking in the background whenever there's no voice. I've said that like countless times already. And yeah, you can play with the duck attack and the duck release to also get exactly what you are looking for. And still on the same Deelay, you can EQ, you can cut up the lows if you want your Deelay to be a lot brighter and not really in the low end, or you can cut up the highs if you want the low ends to be more present than the highs. So your Deelay also have a nice EQ, because sometimes you want to also add it in your send bus and EQ your Deelay and all that. This one Deelay VST plugin and have it. Trust me guys, this is not a promotional video in any way. It's just my own personal opinion, and I've been using this for a while, so I think it's nice I share this to my community. And so this is what this sounds like.
My girl, why you quiet? I'ma tell you things I know.
So now, as you can see already, you can see that the Deelay is already light. So you want to also, do this to taste as much as you want. You can also do this to get a radio effect by cutting the lows and cutting a little bit of the highs.
My girl, why you quiet? I'ma tell you things I know.
So you can see, just by setting this same effect, I've already given the Deelay a very nice, kind of underwater effect. So you want to also do this with ease. So dragging this back is taking the highs, and dragging this up is, taking the lows. So that is what this is about. So yeah, this is another one that you can use, which is the ping pong effect. And one way of achieving this ping pong effect as well is using your spread knob. And without the ping pong though, and you're just increasing the spread, you see the Deelay is going to be, spreading out and going out wide. So let's just test that without the ping pong effect, and this is what it sounds like.
My girl, why you quiet? I'ma tell you things I am.
So you can see without the ping pong effect, you can see how we're making this spread. And this is another technique that you can use to, make it, your delay sounds really nice. And when we pull on the ping pong effect and we start hitting on the spread,
My girl, why you quiet? I'ma tell you things I know.
so you can see how it's going left, right,
My girl, why
left,
you
right.
quiet?
So you can see how the vocal is going left, right, all because of this button here, especially when the ping-pong is on. So you also want to check that out as well. And this particular one, it folds the whole west signal to the center of the stereo field. So if you don't want it to be spread, or you just have to just click on this mono button.
My girl, why you quiet? I'ma tell you things.
So you can see as much as this mono knob is turned on, regardless of how I do the spread, it doesn't really affect because now we've put the delay in the center, guy. Like, it has so many features, and notwithstanding, you can also come here and select some preset as well based on what you want. If you even want the reverb that has some nice, if you want the delay that has some nice reverb already, you can come here and pick it as well. So why won't you need this delay? You can change the timing to whatever you like. If you're someone that does the norm, if you're someone that done with MS, but I'm always on the normal sync for me. And up to the tape, you can even add some tape effect to this delay as well, guys. So let's hear what that sounds like.
My girl, why you quiet? Why you quiet? Why you quiet? Why you quiet? Why you quiet?
So you can see by the time you increase this tape delay, you'll be getting a little bit of wobble to the delay. So you can add that if you want to. And for this distortion knob as well, you can come into this saturation and pick what kind of distortion vibe you need. So right now it's on saturation, so it's just going to be on a saturated distortion when you increase this.
My girl, why you quiet? Why you quiet? Why you quiet? Why you quiet?
So you can also reduce the feedback. So this is going to give you how many times you want the delay to sound. So we can reduce it so that we can quickly let it go out. And I can come here, I can pick the assume.
My girl, why you quiet? Why you quiet?
You can see how that sounds like. And come here, you can pick a clip.
My girl, why you quiet? My girl, why you quiet?
So you can come here, pick whatever vibe you want to go for, and that is really going to help you. I'm going to leave it on saturation. Yeah, and if you also want the delay to be on a reverse forward feel, you can click this and you hear what that sounds like. As you see, it changed the knob. Everything still remains the same. The only difference is what the delay will be sounding like.
My girl, why you quiet?
As you can see, the delay is, giving this reverse forward effect. You can choose more that you want. And you can come here and also pick the FD or the post delay, which I don't really do that much. So you can add some modulation delay time. And yeah, I don't really use this more, but just hear what that sounds like.
My girl, why you quiet?
So it's giving it some kind of flanger wobbly effect. And yeah, you can see really amazing. And the sweet thing is you can just click on randomize and it will give you randomized delay effect. So you can play around with these, probably not just with vocals, but with instruments. And you can come up with something really, really nice. Trust me, guys. So like I said, you can also pick effects and all that things. And trust me, this is really amazing. You can resize this as well to what you want. And yeah, I mean, like I said, this is no way a sponsored video. This is just me trying to show you guys that, man, you can get amazing stuff using a free delay. So yeah, there you have it. So let me know in the comment section, what do you think about this delay? Is it the best, like I just said, or am I just bluffing? And yeah, if you're wondering how can I get this delay, you want to click the link in the description where I already put also more VSTs that are free on my website. Then you go straight there, click it, and it takes you to the source, and you can download them for free. And also, if you need a log drum VST plugin and you're wondering, oh, I'm not an FL Studio, how do I get that FXDS10 kind of, click this video and I'll catch you there. Go watch it and get that absolutely banger log drum VST.